Morning, day 150.
Morning.
We just left camp about 20 minutes ago. So, it's not treating us too well at the moment. Maine, everywhere's wet, and Mahoosuc notch in about the next 40 minutes, lady.
Yeah.
Hold it there.
Okay.
So, it's going to be a bit wet and slippery.
Didn't sleep too bad actually.
No, we didn't. No, we didn't. Well, I had a good night's sleep.
Yeah.
Got to try and get some miles in. 9.5 miles is not going to get us to Caratunk in time. I think we've already said at the moment, we're not trying to be pessimistic, but carries on like this over the next week, the 15th is going to be unrealistic. So we can't do any more than we're doing. I mean, it's tough. It's tough. New Hampshire was tough, but doable. I'm pretty sure Maine's doable. But like I said yesterday, it hasn't got the climbs as such as New Hampshire, has it?
No.
It's just hard terrain.
An hour, a mile,
Yeah,
mile and an
yeah,
hour.
yeah. I know. They know what you meant. The rocks. So
Hopefully.
we'll crack on
The
today,
sun will come out.
and no doubt we'll show you when
Done.
we're in this
Notch.
rockery. So this is the Mahoosuc Notch. For anybody that's not seen this before, that's the trail. If you look closely there, there's a white arrow for southbounders. We've come from that direction, and for the next mile we made our way down there, down through here, up, there's a blaze, here to where I'm standing. This is what we're in. A total ravine here, all the way round, and like I say, we've just started. There's Alison, where the cross is. Along here, as you can see, rocks everywhere. Rocks there, holes. There's a blaze. It's through there and to where...
Oh my god, there's a lump of ice.
Really?
Yeah, there's ice down there.
You sure it's ice?
Well, it certainly looks like ice to me.
It certainly is.
There definitely is ice.
There we go, guys. Middle of July.
Oh, it's cold though.
Frozen ice. If that even makes... Does frozen ice make...
There, you get a better view.
Does it make sense, frozen ice?
Yeah, I'm not sure what ice is. I can't do this now.
So all the way in there. Wow, it's cold, isn't it?
Yeah. Careful.
Yeah, it's just my bottle. So this is what we've got facing us, I don't know, for the next mile. So it could be 2 hours. There we go, here's some more. Excuse my finger, sorry. In between, the 28th of July. Anyway, we're going to get on. Alison, you're making a cracking job. Are you going south?
Yeah.
You're supposed to be going the other way.
No, I'm trying to like turn around. I'm not making a very good job of it.
Don't worry about it. You know, whenever I've seen this on a video, it's a sunny, dry day. So that's the distance now. Well, that's the way we've come from. Up here, down into this cave. There's the arrows. First one is for southbounders. Second one is for us. And let's have a look.
I don't know how many
Let's have a look.
pack.
So up and out through there.
Yeah.
Great. Yeah, your pack will go through there. Here we go. Oh yeah, we're on the top of Old Speck Summit in Maine. That's the trail through there. Observation tower.
Looks a dodgy ladder though, so I'm
All
not
right.
going up it. Looks a bit rusty.
So would you be up here all these years?
Yeah.
It's an absolute glorious day today, Maine. A world apart from yesterday. Just to give you some idea how tough this is, we left at 7 AM this morning. It's 3 o'clock. We've done 7 miles.
8 hours.
That's ridiculous. I know The notch took us to just over 2. So we've got 5 to do in the next 3. Yeah, which is reasonable. So yeah, it's a good day. Not else much to say. It's
just a nice day today.
Yeah.
It's just
hard
have to
terrain.
carry on. It's just hard.
To show you up here.
See all the wind farm.
Yeah, wind farm in the distance. Yeah, but lovely day. I'm going to crack on and try and get to this other shelter. Morning, day 151. We just stayed at Baldpate Lean-To last night in Maine. And it was pretty cool during the night actually. Here it comes.
Yeah, I was cold.
You were cold?
A bit chilly.
It is a bit chilly. How are you feeling now?
My knees are a bit achy, but I'll be alright.
Okay. So I've got 2 climbs, up, down, then a long run today. So that's where we stayed last night.
Up there.
It's never downhill, is it?
No.
We stayed in there. It was okay, nice shelter. We didn't get in till late, so that's why we never videoed. Guys were lying in the sleeping bags. It was a tough day yesterday.
Again.
And it's what it cut, isn't it? Definitely the declines that are hurting us for time.
Yeah.
Getting over the wet rocks. We marched up here to the shelter in about 45 minutes. And it was around a 2-mile climb. But the declines are definitely costing us the times during the day. But we're looking for a bigger day today. I don't know what the train's like, but the projections don't look as bad.
Yeah.
It is now 6:25, so we're going to get on with it, and we'll speak to you guys later. So, Baldpate Mountain. That's where we've come down from 3,662 feet, all the way down there. I'll just show you into the valley. Absolutely amazing. We've come back through here. This is where we're walking now. All the way up here. There's Alison. All the way up to that left hand corner. All the way around up there to the summit. And then we'll have a look at the views. So I better go catch her up before I get sunburnt.
It's now 5 to 8. We've been walking for a couple of hours and we've got to Baldpate East Peak, which is 3,812 feet high. 1.8 miles we've done so far, and this is the view. You know, I'm going to do it slowly, but you'll have to excuse the sun. So through there, I'm hoping you'll see some mountains. That little white patch through there is some cloud. It's just lingering just there. Gonna go all the way around. Getting more into the clouds. We are actually above the clouds. It's quite amazing. Simon's just getting some snack out for us. Hobnobs. Oh, miles a day helps you work, rest and play. Woo. There's a wind farm through there that we saw yesterday. We were a bit closer, obviously. But the view, no sign of life anywhere. And there's no town, no sound.
No. Do you want me to sing?
No. So yeah, it's pretty amazing. So it's 3 o'clock and we've just stopped for another Mars bar. We've had a bit of a climb again.
We have.
We stopped at the roadside to Andover and had some lunch where there was some bottles of water, so that was quite good. But this is the trail that we're looking at the moment. It's quite warm actually, but we're lucky because I'll come over the top of Simon. There's another blaze on the tree. So this is just what we're faced with again, as always. Rocks and roots, but we did the hard part yesterday of the Mahoosuc notch.
We're heading up to Wyman Mountain.
Wyman Mountain, that's where we're going today, hopefully, and it's somewhere through there.
Yeah, it'll take us up to Hall Mountain Lean-To.
Okay.
And then a steep descent to a campsite.
So we're just trying to plot out.
We're somewhere in this region, I think.
And that's mile
1934.8.
Right, okay.
We didn't do all that today, though.
No. But yeah, it's alright. And that.
Yep.
Okay.
It is, yeah.
So we'll let you know when we get to the campsite, but this is what the trail's like at the moment. Well guys, it's the end of the day and we've just finished setting up our tent, which is just here. I'll show you in a minute. There we go, we've set up our tent here and this is the campsite around here. There's a little spot here ready to have a fire, but I don't think we're going to tonight. It's a nice camp spot actually, and believe it or not, we got here at 6 o'clock and we've actually done 15.5 miles. So as you can imagine, Simon's very happy because that has really helped. It was another 3 miles to the next shelter, but that's up and over the big mountain. We've seen lots of poop today, lots of moose. We think it's moose poop or porcupine poop, and as you can tell, the sun's through there shining through. I don't know why, but well, what I do, because I fell over twice, but my knees are hurting and feeling a bit fragile, so the ibuprofen's coming out tonight, I think. We're just cooking dinner. Well, Simon's just cooking dinner, and we're just having some rice.
My wilderness, where the elevations are a bit flatter.
And this is where we are.
We have a YouTube channel.
This is where we
We're
are.
doing it for British servicemen, British men and women.
Behind me,
So,
cooking dinner.
you know what? People in America.
And we actually have a proper
Not that I didn't expect them to be, but
proper
there's nothing I
bench.
expect them to be.
Because the last few shelters we've stayed in, or the last 3 shelters we've stayed in, there's been no like picnic bench, so we've just had to sit on the floor. But we're going to get a good night's sleep tonight, and crack on again tomorrow. At least we've got a few more miles under our belt today. The next stop we're hopefully going to is Rangeley, which is 2 days' time. So that's what our aim is for. So I'm going to go because my rice is done, and we'll see you in the morning.
Morning.
Good morning.
Day 152. And it's a bit cold, isn't it?
Yeah.
We've
end of July.
it is absolutely really cold today. I mean, as you can see, I've got my down jacket on. We're just starting now a 5.5 mile ascent. I can't remember the mountain, but it's in about obviously 5.5 miles time. But here we have 1,000 foot almost vertical climb out of Sawyerbrooke campsite. If any of you've got the book and you look at this first 1,000 foot, it is as steep as anything we've seen.
Yeah.
So we're going to get up here.
Don't know how long it's going to take.
No, it breaks a little bit and then it gets a little bit shallower. It's still steep all the way up.
I think it might be
steps.
steps.
Yeah, so do I. I'm hoping it is. I'm hoping it's not earth because we'll never get up it. But it has really surprised me this year how cold it is for summertime. Don't you? I mean, I thought we'd be walking in hot sun through July and August, and it's not been the case.
No, we just don't want no rain, so...
Yeah, it suits me. It's good for hiking, don't you think?
Yeah.
This weather's good for hiking. So yeah, so we're going to try and get up top of this mountain and then hopefully show you guys some views. So it's 2:20 and we're just coming off Bemis Mountain, and there's the view we're faced with there, that huge lake in the distance. I mean, it's so photogenic here. The landscape is magnificent. And once again, looking down there, no sign of life.
We're literally in the thick of trees, aren't we?
We are as far as the eye can see.
One around us.
Yep. So this is around us. Don't bend down, they know you're down there. This is where we've come from. Just up there. Not from this summit.
Doesn't look like a trail, but...
It's Maine.
Yeah.
It absolutely is, and this is what we're walking down. And down there. It's pretty steep actually, so you be careful. Anyway, we're going to crack on. We've got about another 6.5, 7 miles.
Yeah.
Be a late one today.
I'll give up wondering how far we've got to go.
But the more we do today, quicker we get to Rangeley tomorrow, longer our Nero is.
Oh, it's a bit dark.
Oh, it looks like...
As you can probably tell, we're in the tent.
Yeah, it's a bit like Most Haunted.
And we're laying down. It's been another hard day.
It has been a hard day today, yeah. Just under 15 miles.
15 miles. Seems like 50.
Yeah.
And we've got another 15.
Just under.
Just under 15 to get to Rangeley tomorrow, hopefully within a decent amount of time. It's tough.
Yeah, I think we've told him that. Tell him about today, what you've seen. What have you seen?
What I've seen today.
Tell him about the end of the day, where one idiot in this tent lying on your right ran up half a mile because we was told there was trail magic.
We were told there was trail magic and there was a guy doing hot dogs.
It was too far.
And we were told it was 0.4 off the trail. So we set the tent up. Simon ran ahead. And you kept running and running and running, didn't you?
At least 0.7. Yeah.
So came back.
That was beetroot.
And cooked our rice.
We did.
But,
I had Thai today actually. I had good to go meals made in Maine. I had pad Thai. It was beautiful.
And I had the rice, so that was alright.
They're not the cheapest meals, but they're good, very good. And that's a big thank you to Firefly.
Yeah.
So when you see this, Miss M, they are great. The food's great.
Yeah. They took a Nero, so a 0 and a Nero, so they're
probably not a day
us.
behind us. They're probably a few miles behind us.
Yeah.
Sure they'll catch up.
Sure they will. But yeah, we're resting because my knees are hurting. And we'll just carry on tomorrow, won't we?
Yeah. I'm ready for bed now. It's 8:30, up at 5.
Yeah.
Be on the trail for 5:45 tomorrow.
Yeah.
And try and get... It would be nice to get 10 miles in for lunch.
Yeah.
But it's not Virginia, is it?
No, it's hard going.
It is hard going.
So we'll see you in the morning.
Yep. Morning. It's 31st of July, day 153. I'm a little bit late out today. We've been up since 5. It's now 18 minutes past 6. Alison is up ahead by about 10 minutes. So we camped at a campsite last night by the river, and of course the fly was wet this morning, so we hung it out for half an hour, try and dry it. We're heading to Rangeley today. I think it's about 14.7 miles, so it would be nice to think we could get there for around 3 o'clock. Might be being wishful, but we'll see. Bit of a climb this morning, but then the elevations don't look too bad, but as you can see here, doesn't necessarily mean the trains not been flat anyway in Maine at the moment. A couple of good hours walking, and as to be honest, I think what we've got at the moment is usually as good as it gets. And it's cool again. Really cool. 31st of July. It's definitely like an autumn morning. Somebody making a noise in the woods here, probably upset them. So I've got this bit of this climb to do. White blaze there. A couple of squirrels falling out by the sounds of it. Oh, we had a bit of activity in the night last night. Woke up, excuse me, I don't know what time it was. It was dark though. And some creature was walking past the tent. We hedged our bets on it being a porcupine. And Tink, a guy who's staying down just from us in the tent, said it was licking something on his fly. Don't know if you guys can hear that noise. I just don't know where it's coming from. Oh, he's there. He's looking right down at me. See if I can show you. They're running up the tree. There he goes, all the way up there. Obviously unhappy. Been disturbed. Anyway, I'm going to crack on now and see if I can catch up with Alison. Looks out through there as though it's going to be a nice day again. So I've been fortunate. So Alison's just walked on in front of me. I can't really believe I'm doing this because we're pushed for time today. But I'm walking about 2/10 off the trail here because we're in Maine and I'm getting nearer the end. And it's been brutal, this hike. But I'm starting to feel so disappointed, actually. I can't wait to see my family and friends. But I'm starting to feel so disappointed that it's actually coming to an end. So I'm going to show you all. I'm going to show you here because I don't want to show you this view first. I'm going to show people now why everybody I've hiked with on this trail that I've hiked Maine rave about Maine. It is 6:48 AM. That is what I'm looking at. And I'm looking at this through my camera as well as you're filming it. And you know what, this just doesn't do it justice. It's absolutely breathtaking. The clouds over this lake. It's so peaceful. And you know what, we're 4 or 5 days into it already. And I've got to say, I loved New Hampshire. But there is something so amazing about being here. I can't describe it. It is just, I mean, just look down here between the trees. You can just see the mist starting to move into this little valley. The place, it's just magnificent, absolutely magnificent. And obviously it goes along here. I'm just going to see if I can pick you these bits of cloud up, just going through the valley there. You can just see them there now in the middle of the screen. It's just breathtaking.
Bit of a different end of the day video.
This is the new Big Agnes 4-person tent
with
headboard.
With headboard and white pillows and
cotton sheets.
So we did
just under 15 miles.
Just under 15 miles. We were up at 5 o'clock this morning.
1:30.
And we made it into, where are we?
Rangeley.
Right.
Really lovely town.
Yeah.
I keep saying that, all the towns are nice.
Simon's brought another house.
Yeah, so Pockets and Firefly, when you see this video, I've bought another one.
So yeah, we managed to get a lot done, even though it's now 9 o'clock and we just got into bed. But
£37 of food to carry tomorrow.
Yeah, packs are going to be heavy.
Again, we'll probably learn by the time we get to the 100-mile wilderness. We'll probably run out of food on the 3rd day.
We brought so much food.
Oh dear.
But we need it to keep going, I suppose. So
if we come across starving children tomorrow on the way, we'll just hand out food. We've got that much.
Yeah, good resupply, good outfitters.
Yeah, good outfitters. Yeah.
Nice evening meal at Sarge's.
Sarge's, yeah, very good. And then ended with an ice cream.
And had an ice cream at the end of it. So we're getting a shuttle back to the trail, which is 9 miles away.
Yeah, 11
11
miles here, yeah.
Yeah, 11 miles to here. We were lucky this morning. Well, dinner time. We literally put our thumbs out, and the guy stopped straight away.
First car.
Ray, and said, "Wait, where do you want to go?" And yeah.
We said Caratunk, but he wasn't quite up for that.
He was a bit deaf as well, bless him.
Pardon? Bless. It's lovely.
Yeah.
You know, when you speak to somebody and you say, we're going all the way to Caratunk, and he goes, I bet you're going all the way to Caratunk. I says, yeah, we are, yeah. I says, we started in Georgia. Did you start in Georgia? Yeah, it's lovely. It's a lovely old man.
So
yeah, thank you.
That was a helpful.
Yeah.
So yeah, we're getting a shuttle back arranged to get picked up at 8:15 in the morning. So we actually get a bit of a lay-in.
Can't believe it. It's 7 o'clock. I don't know what we're going to do.
I bet we still wake up at 5:30.
I bet we do. I'll put the jet boil on and make some hot chocolate, a coffee.
So yeah, we're going to get some sleep because we really are, both of us, really tired.
Just to say today, got to be the best 15 miles of Maine.
Yeah, it was.
I don't know what can be facing us, but it can't be really, if it dare say as easy as it was today. It was really not what I was expecting.
No.
After the first initial climb. But yeah.
No, we've got a couple of big ones coming up.
Yeah, we have, yeah. About 4 days worth.
Yeah. But we've had no rain for the last 3 days. So.
No, I think somebody said today they did forecast Wayne on Wednesday.
Rain on Wednesday.
Yeah, Wayne.
What day is it today?
Monday.
Monday.
Rain on Wednesday.
Okay.
But
we're a bit shattered and tired.
So tired.
To say the least.
So
tired. We're going to go to sleep and we'll speak to you in the morning. Yeah?
Bye. No.
No, okay.
Bye.
Morning.
Morning.
Day 154.
Yeah, just leaving Rangeley.
Yeah.
Heading up some climbs now.
Yeah.
Big 4 or 5 days now. Get us to Caratunk. Get over some big mountains. Everything that's left at 4,000 feet. About 5 or 6 of them. So we're heading for Caratunk for Saturday sometime. It's about 13.8 miles a day. You know that expression, biting off more than you can chew. We may have done it again, but it's a glorious day.
Yeah, we're clean, we're showered,
and
we're fully laden with food.
Yeah, you would think we'd have learnt by now, but
we need to eat.
Yeah, our packs are heavy.
We need to eat more. Well, more than what we were.
We do, yeah. So we're going to crack on and see what we get done today.
Yeah.
It's mid-morning and we've just had a bit of a break. Sat, ate a banana, had a drink at this lovely setting. We're the third of a way up Saddleback Mountain, and ironically this pond is called Ethel Pond, and Ethel was my grandma's name back in England when I was a young boy. So absolutely beautiful place. It's just a glorious day. How you feeling, yeah, Mr. Pirate?
Yeah, not too bad.
All right. Yeah, glorious day, isn't it?
Yeah.
Nice day to be out here. And we're going to go up and have lunch at the summit, hopefully, about 1 o'clock. Yeah?
Yeah.
Come on then, let's move. So we've just come off the Horn, past Saddleback Mountain. I presume that one in front there is Saddleback Junior. I was informed earlier through there with the Bigelows, where we'll be heading sometime in the next day. So, but again, you just got to say Maine. Maine is just amazing. Yeah, well,
Weather today.
if it was really bad weather, then it's coming up here, then it's only your own fault, isn't it?
Yeah.
So we've got about another 7 miles to go today, and hopefully find somewhere to camp.
So it's the end of the day, and that's our tent right through there. We've just set our target to walk to a stream, which is just down there, and we're just going along this dirt track because there's another lady here who's invited us over for marshmallows. So it's a bit hard to see this waterfall down here, but it comes across here and then it goes all the way, trickles down there. So this lady called Lucky has invited us to her tent where she's got a fire and she's cooking marshmallows. So I'm just walking along here, and this is where her fire is and her tent set up, which is quite a nice little spot actually, but we didn't know it was here. So Simon's toasting some marshmallows for the end of the evening. So this is Lucky, and hopefully we'll have a good night's sleep, and we'll see you in the morning.
Morning, day 155. Got the most bizarre thing to tell everybody today, and to be quite honest with you, I'm literally gobsmacked. The AT comes 70 yards down there, and we've come up from Overton River from the right. We go across this road and up to the left north. The rock you can see in the screen, Alison and I sat there, had dinner last night at 8 o'clock. 100 yards further down where it looks green, there's a little stream, and across there was a young lady camping on her own. She shouted us as if we wanted to join her to roast or toast some marshmallows. So we said yep, we went down. Our tent was set there. We came back last night. The tripod, the gas canister and the burner to our jet boil was there. Somebody had been to our tent, they've taken out a jet boil bowl, so now we have no way of cooking hot food or hot water. They've taken our knives and forks, titanium knives and forks, but that is it. We have an egg.
I want a bag of toilet roll.
Oh yeah, and a bag of toilet roll. An abundance of food. Absolute enough food to get us halfway probably to Monson. But I cannot believe after day 154
There's no other explanation.
there's no other explanation.
An animal wouldn't.
Oh, we wouldn't lift the. We came back and there was a little wet spot just down there. And what happened was I leave a bit of water in the jet boil, so when we come back I'd had a hot chocolate, I can wash my cup out. Now the funny thing was you didn't take your cup, but your cup's still here. I was the only one who had a hot drink.
Yeah.
But somebody stole our jet boil. And I find it incredible. I mean, we searched last night in the dark, we had both phones out with our torches on, looking. We've emptied the packs. It was there, I know it was there. It was on top of the burner with water in it, as it has been every day. But as we searched, and we just thought, no, we must have put it down somewhere, must have emptied it out and put it down somewhere. We started to get some granola out for breakfast this morning, and I said to Alison, I'd packed the food away, and then, you know, oh, bloody hell, I packed it away, I've got the knives and forks. We've checked everywhere, we haven't even got the knives and forks. So now it's going to be a 4-day hike of cold food till we get to Caratunk, and then we're going to get a resupply. I'm going to have to go buy a jet boil. I've got part of a jet boil, I don't need it, I only need the bowl. But it's like the most, I don't even know if remarkable is the word.
It's creepy, I don't like it.
Yeah, that's the worrying thing is, I find it very hard to believe a hiker would walk up there to our tent, because that has never happened. And then you start thinking, is somebody living in the woods? But then, if they do they live off a jet boil? because they tend to cut their own food off fires. But it's gone. Somebody's taken our jet boil.
Definitely not here.
It's definitely not here now. So we're going to carry on this morning and make miles to Caratunk.
So we've just stopped for lunch, and this descent has been a bit brutal. We've just literally come down here, and we're actually parked right in the middle of the trail, aren't we?
Yeah, having some lunch.
Yeah. So we've just getting our feet out. I've just put my boots back on. I'm sporting some new long trendy socks. Just try and help my bites heal up a bit better. We're still a bit shocked actually, and we still can't fathom why somebody would want to steal our jet boil and cutlery and a bag of toilet roll. I mean, we had 2 bags of food hanging up, but luckily our passport, two full bags of food, yeah. But luckily, obviously, our passports and money. Well, we don't carry a lot of cash anyway, do we? But I mean, passports and credit cards were all still intact. So it's a bit strange.
It's a strange one, that is.
We can't work it out. So yeah, we're making our way down to North Crocker and South Crocker Mountains now, up and over them too.
It'll be north and then south, babe.
South first and then north. Sun's shining through, and actually when you do get a spell of out of the clouds, it really is quite warm. But we're going to carry on anyway and see what the next 2 mountains have to offer. But I just hope they're nothing like this top one up here, because this one's brutal coming down. So yeah, we'll see you later.
North Crocker Mountain, 4168 feet. Second 4,000 footer of the day. That's telling the story.
We just had such a downpour of rain.
You won't believe it. Look at the sky.
Look at the sky now. So we had
Well,
to
we
put
did,
our
we had a
rain
bit-
covers on.
yeah.
And our rain's kit. We didn't put our jackets on, but my t-shirt was soaking. But I don't know if this is
Just soon,
a sweater.
soon dry.
All right.
Strange day.
Oh,
Felt really hot and tired earlier. Feel alright now.
oh dear.
Fancy another 7 mile? I'll take that as a no. So, start a descent now, find a stream, fill it with water.
Gonna have some cold tuna.
I'm sorry.
Well,
I was going to have to be having cold food for the next 3 nights.
yeah.
See if I can boil some hot water in the cup over the
Try and get
stove.
fire going and try and somehow.
Not need to really, just hold the cup over the boiler,
Oh yeah.
over the
Somebody stole that.
burner. I can't, it's bizarre. Absolute bizarre, in the middle of nowhere. Absolute middle of nowhere. One girl who we was with,
Yeah.
and one tent.
And one guy.
You can't accuse anybody, but it was him.
No.
It had to be him. There was nobody else
Nobody
around, but you can't go around accusing. Anyway, I'm pretty sure that a lot of you that listen in and have done these mountains, yeah, this trail has its own way of paying karma back. So somewhere along the line, whoever it was, I'm sure he'll come to a high mountain one day in a thunderstorm, or, you know, stand at the side of the road for an hour and a half rushing to get into town. But, you know, it'll pay him back in his own time.
So as you can see, we're in the tent, and the reason we're in the tent is because it's thundering, and it's not raining yet, but it's come over really black, and we needed to set up quickly, and we've just found a spot. Well, not really a spot, is it?
It's alright.
It's okay, but we're just hoping that if it does rain, which I think it is definitely going to, we're not flooded in this little spot, but it was hard to find. So we passed the 200 mile mark earlier on today, We've had a few north and south mountains.
Yeah, we just said earlier. What was it called? Can't remember. Just give me a second. Not Carter.
Crocker. Simon's just writing his journal.
I'm a bit behind.
Yeah. Obviously we haven't cooked anything for dinner.
Not warm anyway.
Not warm.
Yeah, North Croker. Just come off North Croker. We're about a good halfway down there somewhere. We've had a good day.
Yeah, we've had a good day.
We've had a long walk. It's the Bigelows tomorrow.
Woohoo! Bigelows.
Well, we'll get down up and over them. And it's looking, elevation is looking a lot better.
Yeah.
Immensely a lot better. Doesn't mean the terrain is, I suppose, but yeah.
So yeah, that's it really.
Yeah, it's been a good day. We've met a couple of nice people on the trail today. 2 ladies who were section hiking, and a young guy I think has walked down from Canada, hasn't he?
Yeah.
He was saying he's going south, and wished him all the luck.
Yeah.
Long way to go. And yeah, it's been alright. Bit of a letdown yesterday, but not going to dwell on that. That's not going to make any influence on us, the way we've been treated over here. And do you know what? It didn't even have to be somebody from America, did it? There's enough Europeans on the trail. I know what, it was definitely not a squirrel. Because I can't understand how a squirrel could use 2 sets of knives and forks instead of 1. But
so we're going to get some sleep because we were up early last night.
It's just bizarre. Absolutely bizarre. We've left stuff out the tent every night where we've camped. And we just walked 50 yards to somebody else's campsite. And it's irrelevant, it's gone now. So we're getting to Caratunk at the weekend. And it looks like a new jet boil. But, oh well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
What happens at sea.
We'll see you tomorrow.
Yeah, bye.
Morning, it's 6:30. The trail is just there, believe it or not. And we came down this little spot here and we found just this gap. And this is where we managed to put our tent. But this is what is all around us. So we walked and walked and walked until we found a spot. And as you can see, it's just so overgrown until Simon found this little spot. So that's where we stayed with the thunder, the lightning. We're going up here to the trail. So as you can see, it's that's the trail. How did you sleep?
Not too bad. The thunder woke me up at 11:30. Made me jump the first clap dead. But we got away with it quite lightly. We was well sheltered under the trees.
Yeah.
The tent's pretty dry, to be honest.
We were just down there. Just by chance we found a spot.
Yeah.
But we've got the Bigelows today.
We have.
2 big ones. Get them out the way. Well, probably take us all day, but...
Yeah, there's more than 2.
Oh, okay. So yeah, a dried granola, ish, and we'll see how the weather takes us today.
Yep. So we've just summited Bigelow Mountain, South Horn, 38:31. Here's Alison just coming through. I'm just going to show you the view I've got and where we're going. So there's lakes as far as you can see. The temperature pretty cool up here. We walked up from that pond, coming across all this skyline. All the way we've walked across from there, back to here where we are. I'll show you. There's a white blaze. Alison's a beer to drink. We're going to go down there, down into that woods, along that ridge line in front, along there, up and over that, and over in the distance, across there and down. So that's our goal for today. Whether we make it, that's another thing. Bigelow Mountain, West Peak, 4150. It's thundering. I just want to show you this view that we have. It's stupendous. It's very hazy, very stormy actually. I presume we're going over to that one next, but all is well.
Well guys, we're in our tent again because it's raining. We had some hard peaks. Avery Peak, did you say? Bigelow Mountain, we've done those. And we're now at a campsite, Safford Notch campsite, which is actually just 3 miles short of the shelter that we wanted to go to, but sometimes rain's too heavy and we have to think of ourselves getting dry. I mean, I've got soaking wet hair still, but I don't know how many times I've slept with wet hair.
Yeah.
But the good news is that these two girls who are at the campsite lent us their jet boil. So Simon's eating
Hot food.
food.
The best
Thai curry.
dried food I've ever had on the AT. Good to go. Made in Maine. All vegetarian. Gluten-free. Pescatarian. Olivia, you'll be well in. Thai curry, absolute with the coconut powder added. Super duper.
I've just had a mushroom risotto and we've brought a bag of marshmallows, and today was the first time that we had, I'm going to tell you about that in a minute, hot chocolate with marshmallows. And also, for lunch, yesterday we had tuna, didn't we? Mm-hmm. And inside the tuna packs of Bumblebee, they give you a spoon. So regardless of somebody stealing our cutlery, we are now having one spoon between us.
Yeah, really hygienic.
Yeah, but it's a spoon. We've never, but look, it's hard to see how big it is, but put your hand against it. It's like tiny.
Okay.
It's okay. So at least we're in the shelter. Well, out the rain.
I'm happy.
And then we've got bit of a. Well, also we climbed the last 4,000 foot mountain today.
Yep, Avery Peak.
So no more 4,000 to climb. We've got a 3,000, I think.
We've got 5,200.
Well, that's the last one.
Yep.
So that's another good thing.
It was ironic because we met a Sobo on the peak and we were sort of having a hug, and I said to him, this is our last 4,000 foot peak, and I wasn't being sarcastic or anything, and he just went, yeah, I thought, go on, Bennett, mate, you've got hundreds. I'll be nearly settling down for Christmas when he gets to Springer Mountain.
Yeah. So we're just going to settle down and bed early tonight, because we're obviously up early as always.
Up for 5 tomorrow.
And look, looking through behind me, looks lovely through there, doesn't it? But
I can assure you it isn't.
Yeah, and we've got things hanging, drying, socks.
It had been, the thunder had been in the background since early midday.
Yeah. Well, when we said earlier on the video,
Yeah,
we said
so it kept off till nearly 4 p.m. So we can't complain.
No.
They said it was going to be worse than it was. We got away with it last night. We put the tent up, didn't we? And never got wet.
Yeah.
So I just hope it's not going to be continual because of Maine, because of the 100-mile wilderness and what we can't afford are rivers to be flooded, and we can't afford them.
Yeah.
It would be a real sad ending.
Yeah.
I've never seen you swim with a pack. Turtles do it.
I do, yeah.
And they're green. Our packs are green.
And I bet if they weigh as much as my pack does as well, the shells. Anyway.
Yeah, so it was a good day today. I'm quite happy. We finished at 5 o'clock. We've had 2 nights this week at, I would say, between 7 and 8 p.m, yeah.
Yeah.
So, you know, we know where we're going tomorrow, so we'll take whatever time it takes to get, whatever time it takes to get there. But after we get down, is it Little Bigelow?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a couple of ups and downs, but nothing to the scale we've had for the last week. I mean, Maine's been extremely tough. You know, it's the last 2 days are sort of, I think, poured it with New Hampshire now.
Yeah.
In terrain. I thought the first few days New Hampshire had the edge over it, but why would you want to start at Caratunk and take these 2 states first?
I don't know.
Tough, really tough.
But we're going to leave you because we've got
them to eat. Morning. It's day 157, and that cave system there is just before Safford campsite. We came down off Avery Peak last night in the pouring rain, so we came along this trail, saw the campsite, 0.3 off, but we were wet through. You know, 0.3 of a mile there. Morning.
Morning.
0.3 of a mile through to them back is 0.6. So it all adds up over a course of 157 days. Anyway, we had a good rest last night. We're in our tent before 6 p.m, which is probably a June, July and August record, apart from Nero's, but then we're not in our tent, but never really in our tent before 7:30. So we're just negotiating. It's like a little mini Mahoosuc knot shoe there, wasn't it?
Yeah. The roots are wet.
Yeah. So we've got Little Bigelow to do today. 3,000 odd feet. Get through there. And then we start to get to lower ground. A few more climbs to go, but really, really big ones are disappearing fast. So you got anything to add?
It's not raining.
No, it's not raining. Looks, to be honest, looks as though the sun's trying to break through.
So I just hope we have a good day.
Yep, good day.
Good day.
15 mile-ish.
Yeah.
Leave us a 10-mile walk to get the ferry over to Caratunk tomorrow. To Caratunk and Nero at the B&B there.
Yeah.
See if we can buy jet boil. So, didn't rain once we were in the tent. It had stopped. And
In the distance, didn't it?
yeah, could hear it, but thundering. But it stayed dry all night.
So luckily we've got a dry tent.
Yeah, so we've got a dry tent for this evening.
Just wet on the ground.
Yeah, I think that's from the water in the sky. So we'll get on with our hike today. So it's 4:30 and the weather's turned again. We're at East Carry Pond, and here we have a bit of a beach. Somebody there's tried to make the 18 motif, but as you can see, the rain clouds are coming in. It's just a pond. I mean, it's the size of a lake, really. But it's been a good day. flatter terrain, covered some good ground, but we're just trying to make the camp. I don't know if we're going to make it another 5-6 miles. So we're going to crack on. Hey, it's the end of the day, 7 o'clock. We're just about a mile or so short of the Pierce Pond lean-to. We've had a really good day. We've done 21 miles today. Left us
I haven't got any puff left to puff this up.
6 miles to Caratunk.
Yeah.
Caratunk in the morning, get the boat across the water. We'll still be up early because I want to get there, and if there's only takes 2 people, doesn't it?
Yeah, 2 people at a time.
So if there's a queue of people, we could be there a while. We may get a chance to make the post office as well. So if we can make the post office, we're just debating what to get rid of for the 100-mile wilderness after Monson. So what we need, I think I need a shave, I know that, and a haircut.
Yeah, right. It's not that bad.
Oh, it's horrendous. It looks terrible. Just talk to Alison.
Talk to me.
Been boggy, hasn't it?
Boggy. Yeah.
Mosquito-y.
Oh yeah, definitely.
I had a load of bites today.
Yeah. Yeah, and it's always where the water is where you need to filter it.
Of course.
But it's a long day today. I mean, we started at 6 and we've literally haven't stopped really.
Till 7, yeah.
We had half an hour
for lunch.
Half an hour for lunch.
Not overly keen of the water sources today.
No.
Having to filter my water from a pond each time.
I mean, earlier on we showed you the pond, and it was, the rain was coming in, but it stayed away.
Yes, it has, yeah.
Didn't it?
Yeah.
But we found a little stealth campsite, which is not good at all because we've got a few roots under us.
Yeah, it'll do for tonight.
But we're going to have some tuna.
Tuna wrap.
A tuna wrap because we're going to have hot dinner.
No. Young girl smoked it last night.
Yeah, she lent us hers.
Yeah, we used her.
And she did say that we could borrow hers again tonight.
I don't want to get into the habit of doing that though, do you?
But she was going to the shelter and we hadn't made it.
We could have done.
We probably could have done, but we'd have still been...
Yeah, quite happy here.
Yeah.
Quite happy here. And like I say, we'll get across tomorrow, and we'll get to the B&B just off the road.
Yeah, looking forward to that.
And then get clean, get showered, smell a bit better. I'm looking forward to it tomorrow. I mean, with some of the Sobos that we've passed have all had good reports about this place. So hopefully it'll be good tomorrow. Got our room reserved, so there's no rush there. And all's well, yeah?
Yeah.
So we're going to blow our airbeds up, get our sleeping bags out, and just have what we can to eat. And we'll be up in the morning to start again. Yeah.
Morning. It's day 158. And that little sign there says, yesterday when we were at Bigelow Mountain, 26.7 miles. No, that must have been the day before, sorry. But yeah, it was a long day yesterday, so we've did 5 miles this morning. We're up at 5 o'clock. Just through there was the trail, and we've come down. And this here is the Kennebec River. You'll have to excuse me if I haven't pronounced it wrong. You can't ford it, and we have to wait for a boat. And we've just been informed that it's more like a canoe. You have to sign a waiver form, and it takes 2 people at a time. We've got here this morning, and there is 4 people waiting already, and the time now is 8:15. But the thing is, it doesn't start till 9 o'clock, so at least we know that we're in the queue and we're going to be one of the first ones here. So there's the guys waiting, and Simon's sitting through there as well. So we're going over across this river here, and the main focus today is to get to our hostel house B&B in Caratunk, and to find out how we're going to get home again. Because all you lovely people who are on our YouTube channel, if you want to give some advice on how we get at the end of Katahdin, we'll get back to Millinocket, which is 19 miles away, and then we've got to get from Millinocket to Chattanooga, so that we can spend a few days before we fly home again with Simon's cousin, who's been absolutely amazing, helping us out with parcels and things. So we've been advised different routes, but obviously we want the cheapest, the quickest, preferably from the 19th of August. No, we need to be in Chattanooga, sorry, for the 19th of August, really, because we fly home on the 23rd from Atlanta, and we're not walking all the way back down again. I think that might be a bit too far. So any advice, flights, don't think there's an Amtrak, we're not sure about buses, but we've been advised by Medway and Portland and all these places, but some of these places are like, I don't know, quite a way away before we even start. So today's main focus is to get this video uploaded, and then hopefully we'll have some nice comments from all you guys on how we're going to get home again, or help us out and see what we can do. So when we get to our B&B, we'll speak to you then.
Well, it's not starboard. No, it's starboard.
We're now in our canoe with Rob here and Simon leading in our little canoe across the
Kennebec River.
Kennebec River.
To the right is Wyman Lake. You see the white caps coming off of the lake. It's a 14-mile-long lake created by a dam. The dam's the Kennebec River.
Okay.
To the left is the Kennebec River coming in in all its mighty glory, strong current.
Yeah, it is.
What we realize is that the current continues under the surface. Yeah. It creates a rip current.
Hence the reason why.
That's the reason I am here today.
Yeah.
Where you folks from?
We're from England.
Whereabouts?
Nottingham. Yeah.
We're a long way from home.
Yeah, we are. Yeah.
Doing the whole entire track?
We are.
Oh, good for you.
Yeah, day 158 for us.
Good.